Hey everybody, today we're going to show you how to find all 15 tech crates here in Hell's Kitchen in Spider-Man 2, so without further ado, let's jump into it. Number 1 is going to be found on the far southern side of Hell's Kitchen. You guys can see we're going to be on top of this building right here that we have marked on the map. So make your way to the top of this building, and once you get up here, you'll find right over here in the middle is going to be your first one. So you can grab that and you'll have tech crate number 1. Number 2 is going to be found toward the southern side of Hell's Kitchen. This one is going to be in an alleyway. So you can see our marker here is going to be in between these two buildings right here, one with the water tower and the one to the left. If you make your way to this little alleyway right here where we're placing the marker, you'll be able to find the next one. So right over here next to the garage door, you'll be able to get tech crate number 2. Number 3 is going to be found on the eastern side of Hell's Kitchen, and this one is going to be on top of the giant circular building here. This one's really hard to miss. And we're actually standing off to the side, but it's going to be on the very top. So once you make your way up here, you'll see all these boxes or generators that you can climb on top of. And once you get all the way up here, you'll find the next one. Pick that up and you'll get tech crate number 3. Number 4 is going to be found pretty close to the middle of Hell's Kitchen. If we zoom in here, you can see we're going to be on top of this really tall building right here on the western side of the main road that goes right through Hell's Kitchen. Once you make your way to the top of this building, pretty much right in the middle, you will find tech crate number 4. Number 5 is on the western side of Hell's Kitchen. This one is going to be in an alleyway, and you can see our marker here. We're going to have a really short building in the front and a tall building in the back. So these two little buildings right here, we're going to be in the alleyway in between both of those. And once you get back here, you can see what it looks like. And right over here in front of the window, you're going to be able to find tech crate number 5. Number 6 is going to be found on the eastern side of the region. This one's a little difficult to see, but it's going to be on top of this building that we have marked here. We'll move the map a little bit so you can kind of get an idea. It's right next to the main road. But once you make your way up top here, it'll be pretty obvious to spot. Right in the middle, you'll be able to get tech crate number 6. Number 7 is going to be found toward the center, more eastern side of Hell's Kitchen. You guys can see our exact location here. We're going to be on top of this building that we have marked right here. So it's a little difficult to see because there's a lot of other buildings really close by. But once you get up here, it'll be pretty easy to spot. There's not a lot obstructing the view, but you'll be able to find tech crate number 7. Number 8 is located on the far western side of Hell's Kitchen. This one is going to be found really close to where the docks are. So you can see our exact location here. And the chest itself is actually going to be found up against the side of the garage. Once you make your way over here, you can come to the garage, and right next to the building itself, you'll be able to find tech crate number 8. Number 9 is going to be found on the northwestern side of Hell's Kitchen. This is actually our first rare tech crate of the region, and it's going to be found on top of this tall building that we have marked right here. So you make your way up on top of this tall building, and once you're on top, if you look over the side, there's going to be a small little drop down a couple stories down. And right over here on the side is where you're going to find rare tech crate number 1 and overall tech crate number 9. Number 10 is found towards the northern side of Hell's Kitchen. You guys can see where we zoom in here. We're going to be on top of this building that we have marked here. The building just north has the water tower on it, if that helps you guys struggling to figure out which building it is. But it's going to be on the side. So you can work your way over here to the side, pick this up, and you'll get tech crate number 10. Number 11 is found on the northeastern side of Hell's Kitchen. This one is actually going to be in an alleyway. So you can see it looks like we have this massive building marked, but right behind it is going to be this long alleyway. So make your way back here, and once you get into that alley, you will see right over here against the wall next to the dumpster, you're going to find tech crate number 11. Number 12 is found on the far northwestern side of Hell's Kitchen. This one is going to be in another alleyway. You can see we're standing currently on the main road here, and just to the left of where our marker is that alley that we want to go to. You'll find it pretty easily down here. There's a lot of space. But right over here against the wall, you're going to be able to find tech crate number 12. Number 13 is found on the northern side of Hell's Kitchen. This is actually our second rare tech crate of the region. But it's going to be found on this building that we have marked here. Now, it's not at the very top. You'll see we start from the very top here, but you want to come over to the side. If you look down, there's a little ledge you can drop down on top of, and you'll be able to find the next tech crate, which is rare tech crate number 2 and overall tech crate number 13. Number 14 is found all the way on the northeastern side of Hell's Kitchen. It's going to be on top of this small building that we have marked here. It's actually the first building in front of this giant one in the corner. So you can make your way back over here, and there's nothing to block the view. So when you get up top, you'll find it pretty easily. It's right here in the middle, and that will be tech crate number 14. Our 15th and final tech crate of the region is going to be found on the far northeastern side of the region. You guys can see we're going to be on top of this really tall building here. There's two that look pretty identical. We're going to be on the one on the right side. Right where that marker is, if you make your way up top, right over here to the right of the red door, you're going to be able to find tech crate number 15. But this is how to find all 15 tech crates here in Hell's Kitchen in Spider-Man 2. Hopefully this video helps some of you guys out. I really appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.